Hi, Katie. Hi, everybody. Welcome to episode, 47?
What?
I don't know. What are we on?
43?
43? Why did I think our last episode was 46?
Because you're crazy.
Oh, I feel dumb now.
Leave the episode counting to the professionals, okay?
Clearly. Yeah, 43. So sorry. Welcome to episode 43 of Just Us.
Sometimes other people. Sometimes. Not very often. More often than not, it's just us. But whatever.
Yeah, but it's sometimes other people, so it's acceptable for more times for
Right.
it.
More times.
Yes.
Like
you know what I'm trying to
yesteryear.
say.
And
Doesn't matter. You know what I'm trying to say.
yeah. From your
Today,
yesteryear.
thank you for joining us today, folks. If you don't know me, I am Yeliab Initzerk Odisnevan,
What?
and this is my partner, Esij Nala Odisnevan. Figure it out.
Our name's backwards?
Yeah, I made it too obvious. I was practicing it earlier, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna nail this. I'm not gonna have to look at my notes on how to pronounce the spelling, and then I completely forgot about it until
What was the
after we
purpose of
started
that?
recording.
Just cuz?
Literally just because.
Nice. Well done. I wasn't sure if you actually had like a reason for doing that or not, other than just wanting to do it.
No, I saw a video on TikTok, and it was like your middle name backwards sounds like a, I want to say it said like a goddess name or something like that.
My middle name?
No. God, do everything. It's this one. Okay, I guess your middle name pronounced backwards sounds like a god or goddess. Your middle name is Nella backwards.
I don't know if I think that sounds like a god or a goddess, but
Nella? I think that sounds pretty cool.
Nella, goddess of the
You know what it does sound like?
pedicures.
It sounds like it would be a name for a character on C.
I can see that.
Mine is
Eel.
Eel is my maiden name.
I know.
Anitzerk. Anitzerk. That's the bottom two down here. Sorry, I'm really shaky. A lot of caffeine running through my veins already. Yeliab. I already knew that one though, because like, you know what your name sounds like backwards because you think about it when you're a kid and whatever.
I've never once thought about that.
I feel like you're lying to me.
I'm not.
You never spelled your name backwards when you were like online as a kid and you're like signing up for stupid fucking shit. You don't even know what you're signing up for and it needs your personal information. You're like, you're not getting my information, bro. Just show me what your stuff or whatever it is that you're trying to buy or look at. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. Anyways.
Real quick, shout out to my brother Jeremiah, who just Snapchatted us.
Ooh, Jeremiah. And what?
And let us know that he is outside.
Jeremiah,
Love you, bro.
we are happy that you are outside. I hope you are enjoying it. So, you want to talk about your your sickness the other day? Monday morning? Mr. Busybody over there?
Sorry.
He doesn't even care about the people.
The only people that pay attention to the people's podcast, are your family.
I think Eli and Kirsten
And Eli and Kirsten.
probably watch our show more than our family members do.
Yeah.
Maybe Chelsea would be, maybe it, maybe it would tip the scale with Chelsea in there, either which way. But
Yeah.
I feel like Chelsea watches a lot of them. Sounds like actually Mike has started to watch a lot of them. Shout out to Mike again. I think we gave him a shout out last weekend. Yeah, Mike Powell.
Yeah,
now
he
we
does.
just broadcasted him
He
on
catches it if it's
YouTube.
If it
He's going to sue us now.
Nice. Please do. Sue us for everything we've
Sup,
got.
Doc? I actually had some really good conversation with Mike at work yesterday.
That's good.
Yeah.
You asked me a question earlier.
I did.
And you asked if I wanted to talk about my sickness
yeah,
the
your
other
sickness.
day.
Yeah, go ahead.
On Monday.
Monday morning, people. Should we talk about Sunday night and what led up to Monday morning? I'll let you tell it. It's your story. I'm so sorry.
Night?
What caused it? What we think caused it?
Oh, yeah. So we had ordered Popeye's chicken, and
it was our first time.
It was both of ours, our first time having it, and I thought it was okay. It wasn't, I thought it tasted good.
For me, I thought it was better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
It was definitely better than I thought it was going to be.
But about 3 in the morning or so, I woke up Bailey and basically was just like, I'm going to get sick.
No, I was already in the bathroom getting ready for work when I worked at Century 21, I think. I don't know if it was Century 21 or if it was Isringhausen at the time, but...
What are you talking about?
You said... Oh, I thought you were talking about... For some reason, I thought I heard you say 3 years ago or so. Oh my god, I'm going crazy. I clearly wasn't listening to you. Sorry.
I don't feel safe anymore.
I swear to God, you said about 3 years ago, I woke up Bailey.
No, I said at about 3 a.m.
Oh, yeah, I caught the 3, but clearly I wasn't listening.
Now you got me questioning whether or not I did say 3 years ago.
I'm sorry.
Wow. We're going to have to rewatch that part.
I'll probably catch it when I'm editing.
3 a.m. on Monday morning, I woke Bailey up and basically it just said, I'm going to get sick. So I got up and I
was like, what?
I got up and went straight to the bathroom and stood there for a second, and then just this violent eruption coming from my bowel or my insides.
I want to describe it, but I don't because I don't want to freak people out.
It was not fun. Let's just say that. It sucked. I ended up staying home from work. I worked at home on Monday. But holy cow.
Yeah, and I honestly think it's food related because about 3 or 4 years ago, the same thing happened.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I thought you were going to tell, I don't know why, but I thought that's the direction you were going in. So, a few years ago or so, when we were still living in Portage, there was one morning I was getting ready for work. I think it was getting close to it was definitely...
It was around
7:30 maybe.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know
you were
why
getting
I remember
ready to
that.
leave, I think.
I was still in my robe, but I was doing my makeup.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, Jesse just I heard him in bed. He wakes up and he's like, "Babe," and I was like, "Yeah," and I can hear him jumping out of bed and racing to the bathroom. He's like, "I think I'm gonna be sick. I think I'm gonna be sick." And then he just like sits down on the side of the tub. And I was like, what? Oh my God. Are you okay? It was so weird because he's never done anything like that before. And he was like, I'm gonna be sick. Oh, I don't feel good, like
Mm-hmm.
sorry, lots of details. But yeah, you ended up just throwing up. And it was like it was crazy because I I I want to explain it so it makes sense to people, but I don't think people
It
want to
was
hear
just
it.
it was just you could see that it was a lot of spice
Spice from
from dinner.
yeah. And for dinner I'd actually made my
I made it.
grandmother's goulash recipe. What?
I made it.
You made it?
I'm pretty sure I did.
Oh, but the
I,
recipe was my grandma's
yeah,
goulash recipe. Okay,
yeah.
for some reason I thought I made it, but I think you're right.
And
Um
I'm sorry for that, but I will never be eating your recipe again.
I don't I don't think that it has to do with the way we made it at all. And the fact that you got sick the other night and it looked more like it was just mostly spice and stuff like that, but the fact that you got sick the other night or morning, it just reminded me of the same thing that happened the last time. You woke up, you're like, I'm going to be sick. You violently throw up and then you go back to sleep, you know?
Yeah, I couldn't go back to sleep though, which is why I ended up,
Yeah,
which is
which is
part of
why
the
you
reason
went
why I ended up staying
downstairs.
home.
Yeah.
Um, because so I, with all of the spoopy podcasts and stuff that we've been listening to, or that I've been listening to, kind of
I didn't listen to any
it
this week.
kind of made me get inside my head a little bit, and I was thinking,
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
demonic things or ghostly things are happening to me, and I couldn't shake that feeling for at least all of Monday, and
I
then
think some of the
part
next
of
day, too.
Tuesday. But I mean, yeah, it was just weird. It was a weird feeling, and
Yeah, it got into your head a little bit,
yeah.
but when that happens, like it feels real, so
Hmm.
it's hard to tell. Um, but yeah, what I was saying is just like because it was the same kind of occurrence, it makes me think that
Oh
he might
wow.
be like, what?
No, go ahead.
Allergic to some kind of spice or something. So, which brings us to our next topic. I would like you to talk about it. Food related allergy type topic.
Oh, well, shoot. Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry if you wanted to swing that in a
I
different
don't
way.
remember what I was gonna say.
Well, we're at 3 minutes right now, 4 minutes right now, so
Oh,
you
we'll
can tell it.
cover that one in the next
No,
section then.
just you can start it. It's fine. I was just letting you know.
No, I was
Do
sorry. I was
it.
going to apologize that I'm on my phone because I'm going back and forth on Snapchat with uh, my family. Um, but I was asking them if it was cold up there because they're sending us pictures of
Chelsea said it was
um
pretty cold. Not
like
cold.
them outside in hoodies and stuff, and I'm like, so I messaged them back. I said, "Is it supposed to be cold up there?"
Mhm.
And it's like 51 degrees right now.
Mhm.
I'm
That's
like,
what Chelsea was telling
wow.
me last night when
And
we
it's
were on the
supposed to be
phone.
89 here today.
Yeah.
Wow.
80s. I think it's so the high is 87 today.
Oh, 80.
That's what it
Okay.
said yesterday. And then
Tomorrow it'll
tomorrow is
be
going to drop down
drop
to
down to 70
70.
though.
And tomorrow's going to be the perfect
It's
day
gonna be
to try to
great
finish up
tomorrow. Sunny
my
and
yard
70.
work for the season.
Shoo.
Anyways,
Anyway, yeah, baby,
yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
No,
Keep going.
I'm all done with that.
Fuck.
We've
You
gone
always
too
ruin
far.
it.
You ruined it.
No, you ruined
You
it.
ruined it. What are you looking at, cat? What are you looking at?
Oh, he looks so cute. He's like sleepy, like looking at. He's like half asleep.
Kitty got a lizard today. He caught a lizard. Second time.
I couldn't get him to open his mouth. I could not. Usually with dogs, you can kind of like wiggle your like without having to actually stick your finger in their mouth. Like you can usually do it like through their jowls.
Mm-hmm.
You can stick your finger through and open up their mouth. That's the way I typically try to do it. Without hurting them as much as best as I can, anyways. But I could not get my fingers through his mouth.
Yeah. So I came out and helped her. Pried open his mouth, and the lizard popped out.
Dropped his tail.
But yeah,
So
left his tail behind, and it
I had
was
to throw his tail out.
the lizard ran away. Cat went inside. Well, I threw the cat inside, shut the door, and then the lizard ran away.
Yeah, he chucked him. He literally just chucked him.
Like a football. And
That's why we call him Echo, because
he echoes as he goes through the room.
That's so bad. We don't do that.
Anyway, the lizard got away. Tail was basically where Erin is laying right here, right now.
Yeah, they can't see her though.
She's right here. Bailey goes,
"Can I touch it?
Can I touch it?"
I don't know. Maybe there's like.
But it was still wiggling around like a worm.
Oh yeah, he probably still was for a while after I tossed him out too. The tail.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah.
No idea where the rest of him went.
Echo.
He scooted away very quickly though, so he probably found his way out. You're welcome.
So I've been.
No.
I'm getting there.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm a Nazi. We're gonna get flagged for that one. Idiot. Why would I say something stupid like that?
Idiot.
Anyways, I'm sorry.
I've been pretty, we've talked about how we've been listening a lot to these podcasts and stuff, and just thinking about like where my family was during a lot of these times and things like that. So, and then it got me thinking about when I was, I did kind of like a free trial for Ancestry.com, and my mom and I started to put together a family tree for her side, and I kind of worked with my dad a little bit to build one on the other side, on his side. But I didn't really want to pay for it, so I canceled the subscription. I'd like to start doing it again.
I could probably get in touch with my grandpa Tom, or whoever has my grandpa Tom's ancestry map that he was doing on his own. Oh man, I wish you guys could have talked about that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I never asked about it when we were around. I feel like I haven't, because we never really got to spend much one-on-one time with my grandpa Tom.
Mm-hmm.
It was always at a family event.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
There
was that one night though that we went over there for dinner. Remember that?
Yes, I do. That was really nice.
That was nice.
We should have done that more often.
We should have.
Way more often.
Yeah. Anyways. So yeah, it got me thinking about like where some of my family members may have been during the events of during the times of these events. And then it got me thinking about, well, where does my family actually come from? I listened, to my dad. My dad's side, we're Native American, we're Filipino. My mom's side, Scottish, Dutch, whatever.
You got a lot of cool stuff in you, in my opinion.
Well, thank you. So anyway, Bailey and I did a little bit of research on like DNA tests and stuff. And there's the 23andMe, there's the Ancestry.com one. But, in my research, I found a company called CRI Genetics. And what I actually found out was places like Ancestry, because they're not privately owned. They're supported by privately owned businesses,
Mm-hmm.
and um, they actually will sell your DNA results to companies. Um,
Can they do that if we tell? I'm assuming they can only do that if we consent to that, though. Or is
Maybe,
purchasing this package that that form of like is that like in the writing? Like by purchasing this kit, you agree to share your DNA.
maybe,
Maybe it's in the fine print somewhere.
maybe. I don't know, but with CRI Genetics, it was saying the reviews were saying that it's it's um it's a privately owned company, so they don't sell your information.
Oh, I should have let you finish.
And
I'm sorry.
um but whatever, that's besides the point. But all of the ratings in general favored for CRI Genetics. So I got on their website and did some digging, and it was I can't remember exactly how much 23andMe
I feel like when it came
cost.
out, it was only like $60. I don't know what it is now, but I
No, it's
remember
well
being
over
like,
$100. I know that.
but I feel like when it first came out,
Now I
like
gotta
with
look
their
it up.
first option, the first thing, I feel like it was probably like $60. But I'm sure it was much more limited than what it is now.
Yeah.
I'm I'm just guessing. I feel like since they started it, they've probably added a lot of things onto their packages and stuff. And
Okay, so 23andMe. Okay, so they're about the same price what we paid for
oh, okay.
ours and
But
23andMe.
what is the difference in what we get, or are there any differences really?
Oh, I guess I could. Yeah.
I guess I assumed that's where you were going with that.
Yeah, I wanted
So you
to.
could compare the two companies.
Yeah.
Um, well, while he's looking for that, this morning I got up and fed the animals, let them out and stuff. Um, Swept off the porch because there was just sand and dirt and animal hair all over the place in here. And then I went and picked up some Starbucks for Jesse and I because I don't have any coffee here. Holy crap, how did I let that happen? I know. I don't understand it either. That's never happened to me before. That I actually ran out of coffee. Anyways, I am like pretty much only drinking black coffee right now. Like I'll make a latte every once in a while, but they're not my go-to anymore for some reason. Not only that, but it's healthier to just drink the black coffee. Anyways, went to Starbucks, got 3 drinks because I was like, I don't have any coffee. I'm getting myself 2 coffees. So I ordered my fancy coffee, but then I ordered just a medium black coffee too, so I could drink that first and then this second. And that black coffee was very strong. So I don't need this, but I'm not going to waste it. So I'm going to be fired up all friggin' day. You're welcome.
Great.
I'm definitely going to need to eat after this though.
I'm
So
definitely
my
gonna
my
need to stay
fancy
away from
coffee,
you.
my fancy coffee is a nice ice latte with skim milk and vanilla syrup, the flavor stuff, and then sweet cream, cold foam on top. And if I want to, sometimes I do it without the sweet cream cold foam on top because I feel like there's a lot of calories in this already, and that just makes it worse. But, anyways, back to the 23andMe question.
So what we ordered is CRI Genetics DNA test. I got one for Bailey and one for me. Um, and we ordered the ancestry and health version of this. And what we get is the advanced. This is long, so bear with me. Advanced Biogeographical Ancestry Report. We get ancestry analysis, an ancestry timeline, a trait report, health and wellness reports, allergy reports, nutrition reports, metabolism reports, um, a custom weight loss profile, world. Yeah, that's it. But Bailey has been talking about wanting to do or get an allergy test done just to see if she's allergic to anything. I don't remember what the reason was for that.
Sorry. You said you don't know what the reason was for what? That was me.
Wanting to get an allergy test done?
I just want to know if there's anything that I have not necessarily allergies to, but maybe I'm sensitive to, so I can make adjustments in my diet, because you don't you don't know. Sometimes you know how things make you feel, like if you have some dairy issues, you can usually sense a pattern there if you're eating or drinking anything dairy and you're like, "Oh, I need to go to the bathroom every time that happens." You know?
Mm-hmm.
But it would just be nice to know if there were things that I was sensitive to, or if there were things that reacted really bad with my body and actually were worse for me rather than beneficial.
Yeah.
Because just our bodies work completely differently than one another,
Mm-hmm.
So maybe you eating a bunch of protein is good for you, but maybe it's actually not good for me or something like that.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I want to know. I want to know my food sensitivity. I guess it's just easier to say allergies, but it would be nice to know if I have any allergies in general as well,
Mm-hmm.
because that test is going to tell us all of that, right?
I don't know how deep it'll go,
Oh,
honestly, but I'm excited for it.
or maybe you can only do an
Just as,
allergy test by doing an allergy panel. So maybe
yeah.
I don't know how that works.
But
Sorry.
this will be nice, and it'll actually be helpful because some of the reports that they're going to give us will help me if I decide that I want to get back into the ancestry
Mm-hmm.
stuff. Then um,
Yep.
it'll help me put together,
Absolutely.
time frame or timeline and stuff like that. So I'm excited to find out. We'll get our results. All we got to do is do a cheek swab, send that back, and get our results in like 3 weeks. They said. So we'll find out. Should be fun.
I'm excited. I'm really excited.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, where are we at? Okay. I told uh I told our families that we're currently planning on visiting sometime around the holidays. I said it will most likely be around Christmas or New Year's.
Hmm.
Um, I don't think we'll have time to try to plan any visits with friends just because I don't know if we're going to be trying to plan to be there for a week or if we're just going to only be able to be there for a few days. So,
Right.
yeah, I'm not really sure if we can.
It's gonna have to be a, yeah. I don't know.
I
It
have a
won't be
feeling that
able to
it'll have to
be
be
a
a
long.
weekend.
Yeah, it'll have to be because I have no time to take off.
I know, but um sometimes in the past we have completely shut down week 52.
They're not gonna do that.
Yeah, I feel like you're right. I feel like
They
they're not
haven't done
going
that
to.
since they've been down here.
Actually, they haven't done that since I've worked for Isri.
Oh yeah.
That was the Jay told me that was the expectation when I first got hired in, or like when we first started talking about it. And he was like, when we do inventory, week 51 is all like counting and reconciliation and the data entry for it. And week 52, we just completely shut down, and you can claim unemployment during that week because we basically um, lay you off for a week
Mhm.
or whatever.
Right.
Yeah. So a lot of people would save their PTO for then, or yeah, their PTO time, or they would just claim unemployment for the week. They wouldn't make much, but they wouldn't have to use PTO either, you know. So, anyways, lots of things flying around right now. I noticed
It's a beautiful day.
it is.
I was looking up at the
Oh my
gutter
god, that's
up
why
there in
I'm
the
still
corner.
warm. Didn't turn the fan on. Sorry.
No, I was looking up at the gutter over there in the corner. I gotta get up there and
Ooh,
somehow and clean that out. I don't know how I'm gonna do that.
shnikes. Wish it was. I wonder how affordable it is to get those gutter things that they make, those
Gotta be able to get up there though.
chicken wire
I
type
can't get up there.
things. I mean, it's smaller than chicken wire, but it's some type of screen to keep all the leaves and stuff out.
Yeah.
I think you probably still have to go up there and brush things off because it's possible that they can their stems could probably get stuck through them depending on whatever type of screen you use. You know, and then they could just build up and build up
Some
in a
people
pile
some
there.
people
So,
use those black things. They look like a sponge, but it's not a sponge. I think it's just kind of like a styrofoam or something, but you insert it into your gutter
mm-hmm.
and water will just flow through
Flow
it
through.
and
I
everything
want
else
to
just
know what
stays
that
outside
is
of it.
because I've never seen that, but I'm trying to picture what you're talking about, and that would be cool.
But again, I have no way of getting up there. I don't have a ladder big enough to get all the way up there.
Nice.
What Bailey is looking at right now is I sent her a picture of that I had taken last night. What?
I'm pointing to it because I'm assuming you want me to insert it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's why I'm pointing,
Um,
trying to make it easier for
I
me to
took a picture
find
of a
this segment
lizard
later.
on the siding of our house last night, and he was in the middle of feasting on like a cricket or something. I don't know.
Or maybe a cicada or
Yeah.
something.
But it was a big bug, and he just had like the head of it in his mouth, and he was just sitting there with it, not doing anything, not moving. And then when Bailey got home, um, I came out and looked at it, and the bug had only its digestion or eating of the bug had only been up to half of the bug's body, so it hadn't gone very far. So I thought it was kind of cool. Interesting to see some nature happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I didn't really get to see it. I got to see it after he had like scurried away, but I didn't get as good of a look at it. Jesse tried to get me to look at it when I first got home, and I was in the kitchen cleaning dishes.
Hmm.
So I couldn't walk away. I said, "Okay, if he's still out there, then I'll see him when I'm done." And I missed it. Oh, I just realized we didn't tell anybody what you got from Starbucks.
No, I got. What did I get?
You know what you got?
I don't know what I got. It was an apple something.
Apple crisp macchiato.
Was crisp?
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, the apple crisp macchiato. It was good. It's sweet.
I tried it. It's too sweet for me.
It's too sweet for Bailey. She likes that bitter shit,
Well,
which is fine.
might as well
But whatever.
add to the current bitterness
I
inside
liked
me.
it. I thought it was good.
He's not gonna do it because
I
she's
know.
laying right there. And he's so comfy. Look at him, he's so comfy. The puppies got their bark box today,
Yep.
and they love all of their toys.
Yep. They
And
even got
they
new
got some.
scarves.
Yep, they got some. They're the closest thing to a Halloween costume that either of them will probably ever wear.
Well, you put them in those tutus that one year.
Oh yeah. Um, but yeah, they're little Halloween scarves, And they're double-sided actually, which I didn't know. So that's pretty cool.
Ooh, I'm hungry.
And yeah, I'm hungry too. I really like the material on them as well because
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be easy to keep clean because
Yeah.
I'm 99% sure those are machine washable.
Yeah.
But
I'm pretty sure they
they
are.
look and feel very durable too and soft. Anyways, one side is a candy corn, which I knew, but the other side is like a little spider web print with a little spider on it
Mm-hmm.
with the same orange and yellow colors. It's
They're cute.
cute. So Zoe's got the spider web and Aaron has the candy corn print.
Because Aaron looks like a little candy corn.
Yeah. I like the color orange on her and yellow.
I like the light blue on her.
We could try, look at the yellow. We could try like a yellow collar on her next. My favorite collar
They
was
don't
the
wear
orange one.
collars.
I know. Sometimes we put them on them. My favorite one though of Aaron's was the orange one. It wasn't like a bright orange. It was like a soft orange, faded. The people don't like silence, boob.
I know. I'm sorry. I was
I heard something too. It almost sounded like a cat.
yeah. No, actually, what I was going to say is I was trying to see if I could hear my stomach because it's been
Oh,
grumbling a lot these past few moments.
well, we've got some leftover pizza in the fridge. We've also got that HelloFresh meal that we made the other night that we haven't eaten yet. Or last night?
Chicken's not fun.
No, the meal that's already made.
Oh my gosh, I'm eating that.
See, you
Oh
forgot
my
about that again.
god.
We were gonna take it to lunch with us,
Man,
and we
I'm
forgot.
so upset about that. Did you hear that?
I heard that.
That was my stomach.
Oh my
I'm
god.
starving.
I believe you. We did oops. That was a close one. um we did your hair today. Like different than we normally do. Show it off. He's got two braids going up into a bun today.
Yep. 2 braid buns.
I was saying to him earlier when I was doing it, that I like playing with his hair like that because it gives me a lot of practice because I was never ever good at doing other people's hair. So it's given me a lot of practice for like when we have kids and stuff. We have a little girl or something.
Mm-hmm. Or a little boy that wants long hair.
I would totally 100% if I have a little boy and his hair is like either of ours and it actually grows out well, I will absolutely be doing the same haircut on that little boy that you have. 100%.
I would.
I love your hair. I don't care what like I don't even care if anybody else doesn't like it. I love your hair.
Well, I like it too, so.
And when I say that, I mean his hairstyle. It always looks really really cool too, like polished when you get your hair cut
Mm-hmm.
because it's so shortly buzzed that it looks really really slick. I do, however, have a rule that if he decides that he's ready to be done with his hair, like being grown out long and stuff, I do have a rule for him that if he does cut it, he can't ever wear his hair in a buzz cut all over ever again.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I've told you that before.
Yeah.
I never want to see the full buzz cut again because you were very, very attractive when you style your hair. I mean, obviously, I've told you this before. Obviously, I was already attracted to you, but I just think you look hot when you style it. So,
Thanks, babe. You're hot too.
thanks, babe.
Yeah.
Hot with my
Hot,
hat.
hot, hot.
I like this hat. I don't wear it enough.
I like that hat on you. It looks good.
I wish I was more of a hat person
I said,
or
I
an
told you the other day, you
accessories
can pull off
person.
hats, just not like ball caps, because then you look like a boy. And that's
And yet
not
I
okay.
still wear ball caps. Because I'll die. Right?
There's a show on Netflix now called like Escape the Undertaker or something. I need to watch some of this
Ooh, we just got dark. And we got bright again.
because it's some kind of weird game show where contestants have to escape the WWE wrestler The Undertaker. So I'm not really sure what it's about, but it just seems kind of funny. I don't know why that just popped into my head.
Yeah, that's interesting and totally lame. Anyways.
How rude.
Just kidding.
Well, I guess I'm all done today.
I was just kidding.
Bye, everybody.
Please don't leave me.
What if I did?
If you left the podcast,
Yeah, in a raging fit.
that would suck. That would make editing very difficult.
What?
Because I wouldn't continue by myself.
Yes, you would.
I don't think I would want to though.
Yes, you would.
I wouldn't want to.
Yes, you would.
So, the last time we just recently went in for dental cleanings. Come here, Ewan. Just show off your scarf. Come here, Ewan.
No, Mom, I want to go lay.
Yeah, but you got a cute scarf on. To show people the scarf. Come here. Come here. Both of you.
It's
Come
supposed
here.
to be around her neck.
I know, but they can't see it when it's around her neck. Come here, Zoe.
Zoe's is all
Come
messed
here,
up.
Zoe. You gotta come here. Come here. You're too far away. It's a spider web.
Hi, baby.
It's a spider web.
Me. 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 Come on.
Don't you look pretty? Don't you look pretty? See, they can't see it. And it's all wrinkled up again now. Fix it, Papa. It's so cute.
Look at you.
Anyways,
what were we talking about?
I don't know.
Man, that's a nice breeze.
Wow.
Wow.
Nope, I don't think I remember, but I do remember, and I don't remember if it's the same topic I was going to talk about or if it's a new one. But
you're gonna do that.
Oh, the dental cleaning. Oh shit. Careful.
Where are you going?
So the dental cleaning we just had, I had a different hygienist than I've had in the past, and first of all, she was really freaking rough on my gums. I hated it. I hated it. The other girl, like, is so gentle on my gums and like everything, but this girl was really rough on me, and I actually had to tell her. Like, I don't think I've ever stopped somebody and said, "Ow, that hurts." Like, ease up. But she felt really bad. She didn't realize she was doing that. And she thanked me for telling her. But anyways, she told me, she was asking, some questions like, "Are your teeth sensitive?" And I was like, "I've always had sensitive teeth." She was like, "Have you ever used Sensodyne?" I said, "Yeah, I used to use it when I was younger. I tried using it, but I feel like it didn't help me, and that it made my teeth feel like they were more sensitive. I feel like it had the reverse effect on my teeth." And she looked at me like I was crazy for thinking that, because that wouldn't ever happen. Like, that was the look she was giving me. And she was like, "Oh, well, that's strange. That shouldn't be right. Maybe there was something else that you were doing at the same time that made them actually feel more sensitive." I was like, "I don't think so." Anyways, I was like, "Well, maybe I'll try it again. I'm older now. Maybe things have changed."
Yeah, you're old.
Anyways,
But you're hot.
I've been using it for like the last 2-3 weeks, maybe
something like that. Yeah.
2 or 3 weeks, and I hate it. It has absolutely made my teeth more sensitive. I can't even drink room temperature water without shooting pain on my teeth, especially this one right here. So, what I have found out is if I use my tongue to cover that tooth and then just drink the water through the right side of my mouth, that it doesn't bother me as much. But I'm definitely never buying Sensodyne ever again. Hate it. Does not work for me. She sure does look comfortable.
Yeah, she does.
She's always comfortable.
Yeah, she is. As long as
Anyways,
she's in my
sorry.
lap, she's good to go.
I'm
She
really
don't
good
care.
at making short stories long.
You're fine, boo. I'm ready to wrap it up though. I gotta get some food in my belly.
Okay.
Cat's tail.
I know I sound.
You should take a
Was there one
video.
other thing that you wanted to talk about before we do?
Oh,
We got like 6 more minutes.
yeah, we
Or
can.
dude,
So,
or we can save it. I don't care.
no, we can bring it up. Well, we got another podcast next weekend,
Oh yeah.
so we'll talk about it then.
Oh yeah. We'll save it for next time, folks.
Stay
Come back
tuned.
come back next time for some fun stuff.
All right, everybody.
Oh.
It's been nice chatting with you. Take care. See you next time on Just Us,
And
episode 44. And sometimes other people.
thank you, Essage.
Goodbye. Beep boop. Beep boop. Beep boop.
Oh, shite.
Boop boop.
I have 24 text messages right now.
24 text messages, yeah, baby.